Alt Funds Global presents Why You Should Buy Insurance Wrap.
All of the information presented is for entertainment and information purposes only. Nothing discussed constitutes legal or accounting advice, an offer or solicitation of financial services, or financial advice of any kind. Our goal is to showcase alternative vehicles to raise capital. At no point will we be soliciting any investment programs.
So you're a business owner and you want to acquire a profitable business and you're sick and tired of people saying no to you. Or you might be a business owner and you want to sell your business and you want to get 3 or 5x or 10x multiplier. And sometimes the money people say, no, I don't see the value. In this video, as a structured financing guy, I'm going to educate you on something called why you should buy an insurance wrap. You got to watch this video. Hi, my name is Taimour Zaman. I'm the founder of Alt Funds Global. I'm also the author of the book, Structured Finance Demystified. So friends, in my role, I am what I was called an integrator. I'm a structured financing guy. I have various tools in my toolbox. If you think about street fighting or mixed martial arts, because I love mixed martial arts. If you haven't paid attention closely to my face, I have scars. I love mixed martial arts. I've been doing it since I was 17 years old. And I want to tell you something about fighting, if I may, or street fighting or professional fighting or any kind of fighting of any sort. If the guy you're fighting with, if all you are is a boxer, when you get into a ring with another fighter, you're very limited because all you can do is boxing. But if you know mixed martial arts, and that guy is a boxer, well, you don't box a boxer with boxing. You do stuff he can't do, like kicking, like judo throwing. You do stuff that a boxer cannot do. If you go into a ring with somebody who knows kicking, you use other techniques that's outside of that realm of that opponent. Why? Because the more skills and the more tools you have, the probability of winning a fight becomes a lot higher compared to not having all those tools or just being a boxer, if this makes sense. Same context applies to business. The same context applies to mergers and acquisitions. As somebody who for the past 11 years has been helping clients on structured finance, one of the tools that I have in my toolkit, like the kicking piece of it as an example, is called an insurance wrap. It's just one of the many tools we use in structured finance to make a deal bankable, if I can say that way. So one of our clients was asking, why would I need to pay for insurance wrap? What does insurance wrap do for me as a client? So whether you want to buy a company or sell a company, I want to tell you about the benefits of insurance wrap with a disclaimer. Full disclaimer, my company, Alt Funds Global, we do not sell insurance. In fact, if you go to our website, and I invite you to go to our website, altfundsglobal.com, nowhere on our website do we say we sell insurance, because guess what? We do not sell insurance. If you're working with our firm in a structured financing transaction, we're getting paid either a retainer or a fee or on a success basis at the time of completion or something like that, but we don't sell insurance. So I do have relationships with some phenomenal resources who do offer insurance wraps. And it's just one of the many tools I have in my toolkit, but I'm here to tell you about the benefits to you as a business owner and why you should consider getting yourself an insurance wrap for your transactions. So if I am going to do a transaction between a borrower and a lender, insurance wrap indemnifies the lender from any potential loss of principal and interest. If you have receivables and your receivables are with no-name companies that have no credit rating, buying an insurance wrap on that receivable now provides some kind of a guarantee or warranty for that investor to give you funding against your receivables. Why? Because if the guys who you have a contract with decide not to pay or can't pay or don't pay or whatever the deal is, the investor has no risk. They call 1-800-INSURANCE and they collect from insurance, and that's a benefit to them. One of the other things that I have seen us doing multiple times is sometimes you have, I want to be politically correct, and I don't know how to be politically correct, so, my bad. Everybody feels that their child is priceless. Everybody feels their child is priceless, especially when it comes to a company, especially when it comes to the projects. The truth is, when it comes to money, not everybody feels your child or my child is priceless. And sometimes when it comes to companies, it's a sub-investment grade risk. It's a sub-investment grade risk. And you're not getting the capital you're looking for. Just by adding that insurance wrap to a transaction, you make it a investable grade transaction. A lot of countries today, in the time that I'm shooting this video, some countries are facing their currency devaluating. Just the value of the currency, for whatever reason, is devaluating. So it becomes harder for them to get financing. Or they have financing, or they maybe have potential investors, but the potential investor is concerned about performance. Are you able to maintain your performance for the next 3-5 years? You've got a technology competitor or AI competitor coming in. The AI competitor is going to disrupt you. Not sure if that's the risk I want to take. You are in the commodity business. Not sure that's the risk I want to take because commodities could be risky. Buying an insurance wrap makes all those things a lot more easier, if not disappear. Buying an insurance wrap, remember, I don't sell insurance, makes the selling of your business or selling the project at an investable grade, but it removes so many different risks for the investor to step in. Once you have insurance wrap as part of your toolkit, as part of the projects you want to get funding for, as part of the business that you want to buy, what you will find is capital becomes a lot more easier. In my case, because one of our businesses is based in Switzerland, we get access to a lot of European financial institutions and family offices. Last November, bank rates in Denmark was 1.2 to 1.9%. Switzerland was 1.9, Denmark was 1.2, November of last year. The same period of time, the prime rate in the US, November of last year, was 7%. So even if I go to a private market, which I do in Europe, my cost of capital is 3%. Maybe high risk stuff goes to 6.5% versus prime rate in the US is 7%. So I can beat on timing, I can beat on price of cost of capital. As in the structured financing area, it just makes going to investors, lenders so much more easier because you have an insurance wrap on your project. You can cross-collateralize and you can buy insurance on the cross-collateralization. The coverage you get for the capital is you will get rates and structures that are just unbeatable because you are taking the risk away from the lender or from the bank. I've been in this for 11 years, like that. Now, a lot of clients call me and say, I don't want to pay upfront fees. Okay, great. The insurance wrap is not something for you. If you're a person who has a mentality that you're special, you are special, you should not pay upfront fees, then insurance wrap is not a product or service for you. Why? Because any insurance company that's going to write you insurance on day one, they want something called money. That means you need to pay upfront fee for that. One question I get is, well, what's the cost of insurance wrap? And my answer is, I have no idea what the risk is that you're offering me. And then I have joker brokers who've not a day of their freaking life they work in a bank. And then they send us teasers and flyers. Can you fund this? And they have a 2-sentence or 1-page flyer. See, what's fundable is when you can open the hood of the car and look inside the car. Then you can see what you're walking into, what are you buying. Then you can say, yeah, I can fund this project. The joker broker, if you're working with a joker broker, good on for you. Ask them to show you their bank resume, or did you work for a bank? Like that. Ask them to show projects they've funded before, references they've had. Let's see what all funds global. You can go to our website and look at case studies. You can go to my personal LinkedIn. I have over 90 recommendations. It's hard for me to pay 90 different people to lie. Like, that can be it. You can go to Trustpilot. As of today, we score 4.8 out of 5 with over 200 reviews. So like, we have a little bit of experience. And so when I tell you, if you're serious about getting a multiplier, if you want to start a business, or if you want to buy a business and you're looking for investors to come in, if you want to look project financing and you want to get a rate that's competitive, that's close to you, insurance wrap just makes it so much more easier. You even buy an insurance wrap on a project, you have other buyers to go to, other markets to go to. So if you have a business that has an insurance wrap as an example, instead of going to whoever you go to, you can now target pension funds. Why? Because you have security on it. Right there, you can go to, there's so many different people you can go to just if you have an insurance wrap on it. Cost of insurance will vary. Remember, I'm not an insurance sales guy. I'm not here to sell you insurance. I don't represent any insurance companies. I do work with insurance brokers that know my business really well, structured finance globally. And so I can buy an insurance wrap. Some client says, I have a stamp out of credit going from bank A to bank B. Can you help me with the secure of it? I'll say, go get yourself an insurance wrap. I have receivables. When I go to people and I want to get cash discount against the receivables, nobody seems to want to give me a fair market price. Fine, get yourself an insurance wrap. There's so many different things the insurance wrap can help you solve. I can get you more lenders, more money, a lot closer, better rate, better structure. Just some of the main benefits of an insurance wrap. Now, I'm a structured financing specialist. So if you have a structured financing project, our website, allfundsglobal.com, not .games, not .net, not .ca, something, allfundsglobal.com. We're based in Canada, Switzerland, 2 countries that are cold. If you like skiing, come over. Bring your skis with you. My name is Taimour Zaman. Thank you so much for your time and attention. If we can help you out, feel free to book a consultation call through our website. Thank you so much.
Hi friends, I now want to take a minute and answer some of your frequently asked questions. One of the common questions I get a lot is, Taimour, we've learned a lot from you through your YouTube channel. How do we learn more? Can we fly down and meet your team? And the answer to all of that is yes, yes, and yes. But if you want to learn more, my first invitation is to become a member of All Funds Global. You simply go to our website, allfundsglobal.com. You sign up to become a member for free. You get access to webinars, offshore events that we do, and content that we never, ever, ever, ever publish on YouTube. I promise you that it's worth becoming a member for sure. The second way that you can learn a lot is I'm a published author. Structured Financing, Demystified, Hypergrowth, just multiple books on Amazon that you can get access to. I highly recommend going and checking out some of these books, getting engaged into some of the stuff, that strategies and tactics that we're using for ourselves, for our families, for our friends. You definitely want to check these things out for sure. Another question, I guess, Taimour, why are you so passionate about getting a bank license? Why is that so important? Well, the truth is, our mission within All Funds Global is to help businesses become self-funded for life. Imagine you run a coffee shop and I run a coffee shop. Imagine we buy the coffee beans from the same grower and my coffee shop is right across yours, like really right across yours. Our competition is probably nil. But if you have a bank license and I don't have a bank license, and let's say I made $500,000 and you made $500,000 in income, but if you have a bank license, you are depositing a bank license with a central bank of the country where you own your own private bank license. Let me repeat this again. You are depositing your money with the central bank of the country you have your bank license on. So $500,000 deposited with the central bank should give you a line of credit of 10 times multiple. So that means you get a line of credit of $5 million. Now it's not free money, it's a line of credit of $5 million. Now, if you draw that entire money out and you go to whichever country you're currently resonating in, the country you're doing business with. And you know, in real estate, you want to buy a house, you put 20% down and you get a loan for 80%. Same thing. You put $5 million down with a business plan to your local bank, whoever you bank with, and say, hey, I want to grow my business, my technology business, real estate business, pharmaceutical business, whatever business it is. I'm a venture capitalist. I'm putting $5 million down. Your bank gives you a loan at four times more, so now you get a $20 million loan. Now it's not free money, it's $20 million loan. What can you afford to do with $20 million that I cannot afford to do with $500,000? Could you invest in artificial intelligence? Could you invest in hiring better people? Could you invest in advertising? Hell, with that amount of money, could you even buy auxiliary businesses or invest in auxiliary businesses? I say you can, and that's why we within All Funds Global are so passionate helping clients become self-funded for life, and getting a private bank license is one of the vehicles that I am personally very passionate about helping clients on. Another question, I guess, Taimour, you charge a consultation fee. All Funds Global, the team charges a consultation fee. Why do you charge a consultation fee when you guys can make so much money on the back end? It somehow slows me down from taking a credit card and paying you money for it. Well, here's the truth. We offer our content, millions and millions of dollars worth of content complete for free on YouTube. We don't advertise as of the date of doing this video. We don't advertise on YouTube, Google, or we don't do any kind of advertising at all. And what we find is the volume of traffic that goes into YouTube attracts people that are tire kickers, people that are fraudsters, people that have mental health issues. When we charge a small consultation fee, this deters the hacker, the fraudster, the person who's shopping around, the tire kicker. It eliminates all that and allows me and my team to be on calls or meetings with customers we actually want to do business with. What a concept. Now comes, this is better. At the time of doing a transaction with a client, that fee they pay for a consultation call, we refund it. At the conclusion of us doing a transaction with a client, we refund 100% of all the monies that they paid on consultation fees. This allows us to work with people that are committed to working with us, are serious about working with us, are not tire kickers, are not people that are like, they don't know what banking 101 is, and they're there to waste our time and energy. Just eliminates that. And me and my team are very proud of doing that. Next question, I guess, Taimour, the alternative funding industry overall has a lot of fraudsters in it, has a lot of deep fake in it. What are you doing to protect us, protect yourself? So here's the answer to that. Any industry that has a lot of money by default attracts a lot of fraud. Let me say this again. Any industry that attracts a lot of money by default attracts a lot of fraud. I don't know who you bank with. If you bank with one of the top 20 banks in the world, pick a bank you bank with, or you use payment processing companies like PayPal, these companies see a lot of fraud every day, from fraudsters mimicking their website to mimicking their email addresses, and in cases like mine, once a year or twice a year, some idiot, excuse my language, decides to copy my picture on social media, tries to create a fake profile of me, and goes on social media selling scammy transactions. Now, we have the technology and the resources to catch that, usually within 72 hours of that happening, and then cause legal action against that fraudster. We have the financial resources, thank God, to do that today, but that's just the nature of this industry. So what we do to protect ourselves is we never solicit on social media anything, nor do we solicit in general. We offer a lot of educational materials, but we don't solicit. You'll never see me or any of my associates on any social media trying to sell anything, ever. Second, all transactions that we do, money always has to go through a reputable law firm. All transactions we do, money always has to go to a reputable law firm. We never ask the client to send us money or anything like that. Now, I do want to take a minute and talk a little bit about my competitors. In the United States, in the US alone, US has 3% of the world's population, and they have over 60% of the world's lawyers. In the United States, that's a fact, have 3% of the world's population and over 60% of the world's lawyers. I have a lot of legitimate competitors in the United States and around the world that unfortunately have been sued for wrongful things that other people have done. There's a lot of negative stuff on social media or websites about some of my legitimate competitors. And I want to tell you that a lot of my competitors are legitimate, they're hardworking people. I know them, they deliver real results. And unfortunately, they have negative comments or fraud or even lawsuits against them. The reason within All Funds Global doesn't have a lawsuit against it, or me, Taimour Zaman, don't have a lawsuit against me, or people on social media saying that we're fraudsters or something like that, is simply because of my lack of vision. Every company you deal with, every major company you deal with, whether it's the cars you drive, Ford, Lexus, I don't know, GM, or Facebook, Google, YouTube, whatever you use, or medicine you have, like Taimour, all of these companies have lawsuits against them. A lot of the companies you work with have litigations against them as just part of the growth. At some point, the business needs to grow exponentially, and that's when you have to see lawsuits as just the nature of the business growing. The fact that we don't have it is because of my lack of vision as the CEO and like trying to bark a tree like that. Now, I see that changing as we buy businesses that have other CEOs, as we grow, we have over 800 registered brokers with us. As that number grows, it's not normal for our business to continue growing without some idiot calling us fraudster, some idiot trying to sue us, or something like that. If you want to take advantage of the alternative funding industry, I'm going to tell you this is the industry I love. I'm going to tell you this is the industry that I've made a lot of money with. I'm going to tell you this is the industry I've helped a lot of clients make a lot of money with, friends and family make a lot of money with. And if this is an industry you want to get involved in, I recommend meeting the people you want to do business with, like physically flying out to meeting them. If you can afford to hire an investigator, we use a lot of former FBI, former CIA people. These are people you can hire to do background checks. It's not only do these people have lawsuits or not, or other losers calling them fraudsters or not. I'm telling you, a lot of my competitors are really good people, and they're not fraudsters. So do your own due diligence, listen to your intuition. We're really interested in working with some really good people that are vision-driven entrepreneurs that really want to serve the world, and I think we have some things that are really amazing to offer. Another question I get is, Taimour, we love all the services of Funds Global. What are the top 3 services you offer that we should really seriously think about, call you or your organization and get you guys involved? Well, my favorite service, the one that makes a lot of sense, is the trusted advisory service. This is when we become your chief banking officer. We work with your CFO, your legal team, the CEO, the COO. We look at where your organization is, where you want it to be. We look at banking programs that make sense for your type of business, that are proven and would work to generate access to alternative revenue sources for your business that makes sense. From that, we then create offshore tax structures, offshore bank accounts, offshore bank licenses for your organization, so the revenue that gets generated has a channel to go to that is well protected. We have a lot of domain expertise that I do not share ever on YouTube. It's not like a lawyer who's like, go create a trust account and cooks out in. Like we don't do. We do some very sophisticated stuff that I'm very proud of. That's our intellectual property. And so the trusted advisory services, where we become a trusted advisor, is one of the things that I would recommend everybody to look at. It's a monthly retainer, you pay for it, but let me tell you, for every penny you put in, that you get tens of dollars out of it. And I think you're not going to get this amount of expertise dedicated to your business. So that's something I would recommend you to think about and sign up for. Second one is, if you're looking for access to capital, we have a lot of unique programs like Rent a Rich Uncle that we can support your organization as long as your organization is a successful business and not a startup, not somebody who's going bankrupt. It's a successful business that has real cash, real assets, and is generating something real, that's real growth. I think we have some avenues for accessing capital that others simply cannot offer. And the final one that I love is we have a lot of asset management structures that are very unique to our intellectual property that I love to share with you. If you have assets, you want to grow, you want to get a bank license, you want to set up a trust, you want to work with multiple central banks, do some really cool stuff. I think I'm the only weirdest person that has real expertise and experience in doing in doing this stuff. And so my name is Taimour. I'm from All Funds Global. Thank you for following us up on YouTube. If you're doing that, thank you for trusting me. Thank you for trusting my team. And on behalf of my team, I just really want to say thank you. And we look forward to the opportunity of serving you.